Today we're having a look at the Mattel Batman Classic Series Batman figure. This is what the packaging looks like. Very nicely done single cards. Really like the look of the line. Has a very 1960s popular culture feel to it, and is very reminiscent of the show. So Batman himself is very basic. He's like the Batman that came in the 2-pack that we looked at with Robin, except the only difference here is that he doesn't have the wires in the cape, which I find to my liking. Just like the other Batman, again, everything's identical. Nice facial sculpt. Looks similar enough to Batman as he appeared in the show. Nice flake to his cowl. Nice black faceplate with the signature eyebrows and nose outline. Bat insignia on his chest is nice. Belt looks decent. There's another bit of sheen there to his the center belt with a very subtle looking bat. Again, the cape is nice in that it doesn't have the wires, so there's no restriction there. I'll go ahead and compare him for you to the other Batman. Here on the right, as you can see, the single carded Batman's cape kind of just sits, kind of just flows, whereas the other one has the wires in there. While I prefer that Batman doesn't have wires, I will admit that even though there's no wires in his cape, the single carded release, his cape does look very ragged. It looks kind of like he's been through quite a bit or something. There's a lot of frays there in the material. You know, I don't really like the wires in this Batman's cape, but I think it looks a little more polished to me. That being said, I think this Batman's cape would actually be better if it didn't have the wires, of course, but if they maintained the look on this Batman. So I think to do that, they would have needed a little more material, and then they would have needed to sew a hem like they have on that Batman, and I think it would have been the best aesthetic result. I have a little bit of experience with sewing and seaming, so that's my personal take. I'm no professional or no seamstress, but that's the way I would have done it. Batman's articulation, again, is the same as the other one. Ball joint at the head. Doesn't move up and down too much. But this one actually works better than the other figure for some reason. Goes a little farther down. Ball joint at the shoulders, swivel at the bicep, bend at the elbow, swivel at the wrist. He's got an ab crunch, swivel at the waist. He's got hinges at the thighs. At the lower thigh, he has a swivel. He's got a bend at the knee and a bend at the ankle. He also comes with a display base, as you can see. And if you pose him next to Boy Wonder, the cape difference, you know, is obvious. One next to the other. So I guess for display purposes, you'd want the one with the wire next to the Batman. All in all, nice figure. He's not too bad. Very lanky, just like the other figure. He could have been better. He could have been a little, you know, somewhat beefier, you know, just to fill him out a little more. But not bad. Thanks for watching Victoria's Cantina. Have a good one. Bye.